Um, First of all, back in February, I was waiting to fly out to the Scottish Defence League demonstration in Edinburgh. I was stopped at Luton Airport by Special Branch. I was held and I was arrested on inciting racial hatred and criminal damage, supposedly. And whilst I was under arrest, 20 police officers went to my parents' house. My parents are 63 years old. They ransacked their house. At the same time, simultaneously, 20 officers went to the house where my fiancée and my children reside. When they went to the house where my fiancée is, they went with British police with machine guns. They searched both properties. They took all took all computers. They took both my mobile phones. They took even my dad's computer that he uses for his business. They took one officer sat down for 3 hours in the house where my missus and kids are. Sat down for 3 hours going through a load of files, writing things down. Now, I thought it was strange at the time, and then they released me on bail for this so-called criminal damage which happened at a hotel in Sheffield. I was staying in a hotel in Sheffield after the Leeds demonstration, and there was £30 worth of damage done to a door. £30 worth of damage done to a door. And they said that I fitted the description of the male seen causing this £30 worth of damage, which was absolute rubbish. It's fabricated. It was fabricated in order to get a warrant to come into my house. I don't know how they got a warrant to go into my parents' house. I also don't know how they got warrants to seize my computers, my phones, over a £30 criminal damage, but they did. Three weeks later, the police dropped all charges. When they bailed me, this was for a criminal damage charge. When they bailed me, they gave me the bail conditions again, not to go in a group of 3 or more English Defence League supporters at all. Now, my solicitor challenged this, and when he contacted the police, they dropped it straight away. Because again, it was just another way of them trying to stop what we're doing and stop us operating. Roughly 3 months later, was it? August, June, July, August. Again, the police came to my door, 6 o'clock in the morning. They came in. They arrested myself, which I was expecting anyway. They arrested me, they said, on financial irregularities, money laundering. My solicitor and legal advice have told me these orders are called disruption tactics, in order to disrupt my life, disrupt everything I'm doing, and pretty much stop what we're saying. Put pressure on me, which of course it has put pressure on me. This has put pressure on me. This doesn't cover my living costs. It prohibits me from dealing with any money at all, any finances at all. And that's all in order to stop the English Defence League and our goals and what we're doing. The most shocking thing, which is why I'm making this video, is because my friend from school was arrested. I can remember when it was because I got the phone call. It was the same day as the Dudley demonstration. I was good mates with him at school. We grew up together. He was arrested, and he's arrested on serious charges. He's on remand. He's been on remand for months now. He's probably looking at a 12-year prison sentence for what he's been arrested for and what he's been found in possession of. Now, his girlfriend's come to me after going to visit him in prison and said that the police, the Serious Organised Crime Agency, have been and had meetings with him. And they've had surveillance on his house. And I was in his house 2 weeks before he was arrested. So I've been round his house to collect money. Now, whether they've got surveillance of me in his house, whatever, they've obviously, their eyes have just lit up and they've seen pictures of me and him together. They've gone and sat him down in prison and offered him a walk out of jail, a walk out of prison, if he gives Queen's evidence against myself. So if he stands and points at me and says that whatever he had in his possession was given to him from me, along with the bit of surveillance that probably got me going into his house, along with this ridiculous financial restraining order, which basically, the reason why they've given me this is because between the year 2007 and 2009, I had more money go through my bank accounts than I paid tax on. Whoopie-doo. It weren't all my money anyway. I bought a couple of properties, and I've got partners that I'm 50% with, which will all come out if they decide to charge me. They haven't even charged me, so they slapped this restraining order on me. They haven't even charged me. But the point is, they're doing it. So we're doing something right, because they are petrified. Because they know the people of this country are awake. We've put up with it for too long. We're not putting up with it any longer. It doesn't matter how much intimidation, how much threats you throw against us. The threat of going to jail